All right, Jim, if you're the Mets, how do you handle deGrom's contract and his interest in staying here long term?
Listen, he has a few more years left. So I think this is one that if you're in the front office, you let this play out for the year. A lot of times I've heard agents talk about this as they call it a shield versus a sword. So basically what that means is it's protection in case the team takes a turn for the worse and decides to go into a, let's say, rebuild. Clearly the Mets aren't going to do that. And so, the Dodgers went through this with Kershaw a couple of years ago. They waited it out. They added another year. And there's some flexibility there. But deGrom's given you every indication he wants to stay. The marketplace isn't great to go out on the market as a free agent. I'm not all that concerned that he's going to decide to opt out at this rate. And at the end of the day, you can always maybe he's got that club option there. You can maybe guarantee that and add another club option. There are ways to do this. Sounds like an easy one for the Mets, but you wait it out for the rest of this year.
Quickly, Jim, when you say the marketplace isn't great, I have top of mind Trevor Bauer getting that record-signing contract. Are you talking about deGrom's age and where he'll be in his career when he opts out?
Yeah, his age and getting a longer-term deal than what's already there on the books for the Mets. So if there's he's got 3 years left, I think it is, with the option. It's hard to get more than that at his age. And so I think from that, and really there's a risk-reward factor for deGrom. Does he really want to go out there in the free agent market to get that one extra year?
Rec, what have you seen happen to Jacob deGrom's stuff since you last caught him, and when was that? Just to remind our audience.
2015 was the last time I was here with the Mets, so that's the last time I caught him. 14 and 15, the first 2 years he was up. And 15, he was 14 and 15. He was fantastic. He's been fantastic every year. But realistically, with his stuff, some of it mirrors, what you've seen around Major League Baseball. First of all, the velocity has gone up. We've talked about that several times, and that's just Jacob being superhuman and just finding new gears every year. It's pretty crazy. But outside of that, the way he's used his arsenal. Look, when I was first catching him, it was working down in the zone. He threw a two-seamer with that fastball. Well, now he works up in the zone a lot. He throws that four-seam a lot. That's what he goes to. The slider used to have a little more movement to it, a little bit less velocity, and not just the fact that it's gone up in velocity, but it's sharper, it's harder. He's really thrown that thing more cutter-ish, but it still gets the movement of a slider. It's fantastic. And the changeup, he's just gotten better with over time. When he first came up, the changeup was probably his best secondary pitch that I thought he had, and now it's probably become third or fourth on the list, third probably, but it is a devastating changeup. The way he can throw it and the movement he gets, the swings and misses he gets, and the way he can, really mess with hitters with that high fastball and then that changeup down, it's really something to watch.